Let's move straight to our next conversation. The Alau Dam is a major facility located in the northeast part of Borno State. Last year, the dam suffered severe damage, leading to a devastating flood that displaced communities and killed many residents. In response to this, President Bola Tinubu has approved 80 billion naira for the immediate reconstruction of the dam. The governor of the state, Professor Babagana Zulum, who expressed his gratitude to the president, noted that reconstruction of the dam will forestall further disasters and boost economic activities in the state. Yes, Adewale, NIMET has predicted heavy rains. They even call it rain bombs this year. The president now has approved 80 billion naira for this project. It is coming in at the right time, don't you agree?
Yeah, I think it's a timely intervention, necessary intervention, and that direct disbursement saves the government and the people of Borno State the unnecessary bottlenecks usually associated with such progress coming directly from the. If you remember what the experience we had, I think that was September 10, 2024, when the dam, collapsed. It led to the displacement of about 420,000 people.
Yes.
Many farms were flooded, and I think close to about 150 people died. So our prayer is that this kind of thing should not happen again. That dam is an old dam, which could not meet up with the current challenges. It was built between 84 and 1986 to provide water and then irrigation. But because of the water from Lake Chad, there is always the chances that the water will flow and to be beyond the capacity of the dam. Okay. So when this happens, the excess water is released to the public, which usually have a devastating effect.
Exactly.
So I'm happy about what the federal government has done, and you remember, you see what the way the government responded. It says an uplifting news. It's quite consoling, and I think now they have enough time, at least about a window of about 7 months, to use this money to do the necessary things. And I'm also happy that this money is going to a government that has proven to be quite efficient, to be quite driven by the interests of the people, to be compassionate. And I have no doubt in my mind that the government will make judicious use of the funds that has been released.
Okay. Now, BKO, let's talk about the time frame for the conclusion of this project, because NIMET, they predicted that there will be heavy rains this year. Will this project be completed before the rains begin?
No, the project has a tenure of 24 months, but they hope to complete the first phase within 7 months.
Okay.
By December, the desilting, they are confident that they will have finished the desilting and proper work can commence, because this is a dam that had been neglected for years, badly managed, and what happened, we had actually been warned. If we were proactive, that flooding would not have happened.
It was avoidable.
Because the spillway of the dam had been eroded consistently over the years, leading to the dam itself that was meant to help control flooding, leading to the dam itself now being the source of flooding. Now, with what the people of Borno State experienced, I am not surprised that the president has taken this step, because reconstruction is what this dam needs, not some half-hearted measures to address the problem. The dam has to be reconstructed, and you can see how much the president has set aside for that, and the governor of Borno State is very excited. The current budget of Borno State is heavy on infrastructure, health infrastructure, because they lost some of their public hospitals equipment.
Okay, yeah, during the flood.
Yes, during the flooding, took over those public places, took over hospitals. Now there's a lot of reconstruction that has to be done. You know, as a result of us not doing the right thing at the right time. Now the spillway will be reconstructed so that it can take much more water. I was reading about the dam has the capacity to produce 112 million cubic meters, as well as 4 billion cubic feet. That equals 4 billion cubic feet. Okay. So it had been useful in terms of fishing and irrigation and even supply of water for domestic use over the years. But it's an old dam that had not been properly maintained over the years, and we had that problem. So it's a big relief to the governor of Borno State. I just hope that the right things will be done, the contractors will be properly mobilized, okay, and a good job will be done, not the half-hearted steps that were taken when the first alarm bells rang. Okay. But ultimately, those half-hearted measures could not stop the disaster that led to the death of more than 150 people. Wow. And displaced over 1 million people in September last year. Okay,
maintaining this dam effectively is very, very important here. Are there measures, you know, to keep this structure from damage? That maintenance, proper management.
That is what the Borno State Government needs to do. And I also believe that apart from that, the federal government also should monitor the progress being made, you know, at the site, okay, to ensure that quality work that meets global standard, you know, is the hallmark of this new intervention. And also civil society organizations, the media, should also show keen interest, you know, to ensure that these funds are used judiciously, because governance is all our responsibilities. We can't just, you know, wash, and we need to
collective responsibility,
monitor what is going on there. And I believe the Borno State government will get the best hands, you know, either locally or internationally, to ensure that, you know, they come up with the best equipment so that this flooding will be a thing of the past.
All right, then, we need to go on this quick break, and when we return, the conversation continues. Don't go anywhere. Still journalist hangout.